What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to build the perfect list of motivated sellers. Now, for some of you, you're probably thinking, what the heck is a motivated seller? If you've been following my middleman series, make sure that you're tapped in. Click the link in the description, follow the playlist. The middleman method is the art of finding a seller and a buyer and you making the money in the middle, okay, guys? If you're looking for the exact term, it's called wholesale real estate. It's a way to get into the real estate industry with no upfront money, no experience, no good credit, no prior knowledge, no license, nothing. All you have to do is find motivated sellers, get them to get to agreement with you, and then you then turn and sell the agreement to a buyer. Guys, this is something I've been doing since 2018, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to build the list for free. Okay, guys? So make sure, tap in, turn on notifications, leave any questions or comments in the description below, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so here we go. First things first, we're gonna need to be on our computer, our tablet, or our phone. We're gonna be using a site today called propstream.com, guys. Propstream.com. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below. You can get it for absolutely free for 14 days. After that, it's $97, but I promise you it's worth every single penny. So if you like this, go ahead and click the link in the description, get it for 14 days, start building your list, all right? So what PropStream does, it's connected to the MLS, which means that you're gonna be seeing the same properties as real estate agents and things like that, but it's very, very up to date, very, very current. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and filter. We're gonna go create a filter, okay? Now, what this filter is going to do is going to allow us to build out specific things and stack motivation on top of each other, right? So what you want are people who are motivated to sell you their property. You want people who are, in the position to sell, not someone who can sell if they want to, not really interested in selling. We want the people who are interested in selling their property, all right? So first things first, owner occupied. I'm going to go no. I don't want the owner to live in the property. Occupancy status, vacant, any, or occupied. I want to go with vacant. Again, I'm stacking motivation for me to have a higher probability of getting someone to sell me their property, okay? So occupancy status, vacant. Property characteristics, I'm going to go residential. I'm going to go single family. That's because I want residential and single family properties only. I don't want commercial. I don't want all that stuff. And then bedrooms and baths. Let's say I only want to go with 2 bedrooms minimum and 1 bathroom minimum. Okay, you can put this out and you can build further if you want to. Associations include or exclude HOAs. I'm going to go with exclude HOAs. I just don't really like working with HOAs. Okay, MLS status. Do we want it to be on the market or off the market? I want it to be off the market, right? So on market, yes or no? I want it to be no, right? So listing, for sale, any, I don't really care. Right? So boom, we can change all these. Again, you can go and do that. I don't want to work with realtors. I don't want to deal with anybody else but the exact owner. Okay. Now let's go down to more pre-foreclosure bank. I'm not really worried about this stuff right now. We will work with that later, but I'm not building a pre-foreclosure list. I'm just building a regular vacancy list. Okay. Ownership info. This is very important. Okay. I'm going to go to individual. I do not want to work with corporations, people who have LLCs, none of that. I only want to work with the individual themselves. Now, ownership status, ownership years owned. The longer someone's owned the property, there's a lot of equity in there because they've had the home for a while. Probably what they paid for it was a lot cheaper than what it is now. So I always like to go with a minimum of, let's say, 15 years, okay? 15 years is kind of where I like. 12 to 15 is what I like. 20, depending on the area, but I'm going to go with the 15 right now, okay? And let's go down here, liens and bankruptcies. Let's say we want to have a tax lien, okay? Tax lien. We can take this off or we can leave it on, but I'm going to be building a tax lien list with you guys right now so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. Now, when somebody has a tax lien, it's one of two things, okay? Either the lien has gotten so far gone that they can't afford to pay the lien, and that means they can't sell the house until the lien is paid off, or the lien is so new they haven't really paid attention to it. They're not at the property. They've been gone. They moved out the city or the state, so they don't know that there's a lien on the property. Again, this is not owner occupied and it is vacant. So if there's a lien, they may not even know that there's a lien on the property, okay? So I'm going to leave the lien there. Okay, it says has active lien. So I want a tax lien that is active. Now we can go down here and do an amount. Let's do $5,000 as the minimum amount, okay? $5,000. Sometimes the average person doesn't have an extra $5,000 in their pocket to pay this off. So I'm gonna go with 5,000 being my sweet spot. Sometimes I'll do 10, sometimes I'll do 20, but today we're just gonna do 5,000, okay? And then valuation equity, I'm gonna leave these two alone. Mortgage information, I'm gonna leave this alone. So I'm gonna hit close, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the city of Houston, guys. You can do city, state, you can do zip codes, right? You can do all of that. So right now I'm gonna leave it on Houston, Texas. So now my filtered list looks like this. Take a screenshot if you need to, or write it down. This is my list. And then this is where I'm searching. We can always go out here and change this, right? Say we wanted to go to, let's say, Mississippi. Let's go Mississippi, right? Okay, let's see, right? That's Mission, Texas, Kansas, Mission, right? All these places. Let's go Kansas. I haven't never done anything in Kansas. Let's see. Right, so there's no matches for Kansas. You see, there's no matches that fit that. So let's just see if we just go to Kansas as a whole, and let's see what we can get. Now, guys, I'm doing this live with you guys right now. I'm not planning any of this out, and I want to see Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, so now you can see right here we have 3 properties that match this list, this filtered list, in Kansas City, Missouri, okay? So we open this up, we can see it, and we can read everything because we've already stacked our list the way we needed to, okay? So this is owner occupied, not owner occupied, this is the owner right here, Stacy and Vernon Jackson, okay? So we know that, again, this is all public information, guys, nothing illegal. You can pull the same stuff up, okay? So we know it's distressed, no, short sale, no, HOAs, no, individual, non-owner occupied, it's vacant. The owner has owned it for 21 years, guys. I love that. I love that. It was financed. It's in Jackson County. Open mortgages. It has a mortgage on it. So there is an open mortgage on this property, okay? Now let's go down here and see the liens, okay? Unpaid water lien. They have an unpaid water, sewer, unpaid water. They got a few of these liens. I love, love, love that. I love that there's a bunch of liens on this property. That's great. I love it. So it says 2 involuntary liens, 1 open mortgage, estimated balance, equity is about 115,000, 72%. So it's high equity. They tried to list it, I think, or days on the market. Oh, it's average days on the market if they're trying to sell it. So they did an intra-family transfer. So this was something that was given to them through the home, maybe through the family. Maybe someone passed away. Maybe someone deeded it to them. But it was, they didn't buy it out of pocket. It was transferred. The deed was transferred over to them, okay? So we go to link properties. They do have 3 other properties in their name right here, 3 other properties. So this could be a property that they just don't care about right now. So let's open it up and let's go look and see what's going on, okay? Let's go see what's going on with this property. Let's find it on our map. So this is the house right here. We can see there was something in the yard here. It's on the ground. We got some fallen leaves. You know, it doesn't really look like anybody's staying there, which is a great thing, okay? So we know that. Let's see. So what we can do, we have the lien amount here, $7,000 on the lien right there, $7,000. So we know there's a lien of $7,000 on this property, $7,419, okay? So a $7,000 lien is on this property. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this information, I'm gonna copy it here. I'm gonna go to a site called True People Search, truepeoplesearch.com, guys, truepeoplesearch.com. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And I'm gonna go and put this address in here and see if I can get a number for the family who owns this property. I'm gonna give them a call. I'm gonna give them a call and ask them, hey, are you by chance interested in selling your home? Okay. So we got it here. I'm gonna go back so we can see the name. The name is right here, Stacy and Vernon Jackson. So we're gonna look for Mr. Vernon or Stacy Jackson and see Stacy D. Jackson, 56 years old. Go to view details. It's gonna give you all these phone numbers. Again, public record. public knowledge, nothing sneaky, nothing illegal. And I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call Mr. or Mrs. Jackson and I'm going to ask them, hey, my name is Rhonda. I'm an investor in your area. And I see that you have your property here on Hardest Avenue in Kansas City. By chance, are you looking to sell your home? Yes or no. It's going to be yes or no, you guys. And that's literally all it's going to take is to find out if they're selling or if they're not selling, right? Now let's go and look at another one, right? This 4932. Let's see, the owner is Terry Williams. Lien amount is $2,604. All right, so open mortgages, they have no open mortgages. Estimated equity, $136,000, which is a high equity, which is great. Let's open it up. Let's go look at the property. And guys, you can sit down and do this an hour a day, okay? An hour a day, sit here and do exactly what we're doing. This is the home right here. Very, very small property. It looks like this home next to it. It's not anything fancy, right? Right here, it looks to be like on a kind of a hill setting, but this is the property, right? So we know that it's a tax lien of $2,600. We know it's Terry Williams. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take it. We're gonna bring it in our True People Search, truepeoplesearch.com. We're gonna put address. We're gonna go right here, take it, and make sure that you're just writing this stuff down, guys. Don't overthink it. Don't make it too hard. Okay, so our name was Terry D. Williams, 65 years old. View details, right? Phone numbers. Hey, Mr. Williams, my name is Rhonda. I'm an investor in your area. I see that you have a property on Woodland Avenue in Kansas City, Missouri. By chance, are you interested in selling your home? Yes, no, oh, you're not, sir. Cool, no problem. Thank you so much for taking my call. Sir, if you change your mind, I would love to be the first person that you call once you are ready to sell the property. Do you mind taking my number, or do you mind me calling you back in 30 days, 60 days? Yes or no, right? It's literally that simple, you guys. Create your filter, right? Once you have your filter, you can literally go out here and you can do it like this. You can do a whole state. Now, the whole state is going to be big, so let's just go with something smaller. Texas City, Texas, nothing, okay? Let's go Texas again, right? Texas County, Missouri, nothing, right? Let's go to Houston. I guarantee you there's something in Houston. All right, there's 5 properties that match my exact list. All I have to do is open it, do a little bit of research, find out what's going on, and then I'm going to call the owner, guys. I'm literally going to call the owner and see what's going on with this property. This is exactly how you build a list. You pick up the phone, make the phone call, and then find out if the person wants to sell or not. Once they say yes or no, then you want to set up an appointment to go out to the property, walk the property, take pictures and videos, find out what's going on inside the house. And then once you do that, now you can give an option to get an agreement on the property. And now you start your middleman process. Guys, if you want to learn the exact steps on how I do this and how I help my students do the exact same thing, I have a free discovery call link below this video. Click it, set up a free call, no obligation. I'm not charging you anything. Let's get on the phone and talk. I want to show more people how to do the middleman method because it's what I've been using since 2018 to generate free capital over and over and over again for Airbnb, for my marketing agency, for travel, for, all these different things. Because once you do this, you find a seller, right? We just figured out how to find the seller. Once the seller agrees, you get an agreement. Once you have the agreement, you find a buyer. And if you buy and sell, you play the middle and you make money over and over and over again, guys. I hope this video helps. I hope it sheds some light on the whole process. This is how you build a list for free. Again, if you want PropStream, click the link in the description, get PropStream for free for 14 days, and I will see you guys on the inside.